size minus 1. That is 0 to size minus 1. That is forward indexing. What about backward indexing? Backward indexing is from -1 to minus size. Is it clear? Okay. Then main operators used in strings. The first operator is plus operator. What is the use of plus operator? In normal case, plus operator is used for addition. If we are using two numbers as operand, the plus is used for addition. But if we are using two strings along with plus operator, the function is, what is Srihari?
Ma'am, I didn't hear the question.
Okay. What is the use of plus operator if we are using two strings as operands?
To join them.
To join the two strings, we are using plus operator. Is it clear? Okay. Then the next operator is replication operator. String replication operator. String replication operator. Star is the replication operator. Star is the replication operator. Normal use, if we are using, this is also a binary operator. Plus is one binary operator. What is binary operator? What is binary operator, Aditya?
And for two operands.
The operator that use two operands is known as binary operator. So plus is one binary operator and star is also another binary operator. So if we are using star along with number, what will happen? 1 into 2. Here the operation is multiplication. But if we are using star along with one number and one string, then it is replication operator. One number, here also there are two operands, one number and one string value. Okay, let us continue. All of you switch on the video. Srihari, Manuel, Gauri. Gauri, what happened previous session? Gauri. All of you switch on the video. Gauri, what happened previous section?
Ma'am, I was coming back to my house. I had informed Josie, sir.
Okay, okay. Then the next operator is replication operator. So replication operator, the operator is star. We are using two operands with this replication operator. The first one is a number and second one is a string. Number represents how many times we have to replicate or we have to display the string. Number represents how many times. And what about string? This string we want to display this number of times. Okay, I will explain with the example 3 into h. What is the output? It will display h 3 times. Is it clear? Is it clear, Aryan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We are writing 2 into ABC. What happens, Srihari? What is the result?
ABC will be shown 3 times.
ABC, how many times?
2 times.
2 times, correct. This is the result. For this purpose, we use this star operator. So actually, star operator is a binary operator. And if you are using two numbers along with star operator, the function is multiplication. But if we are using one number and one string, it means the string is replicated this number of times. The first operand represents, number represents the number of times. And string represents which string we have to display this number of times. Is it clear? Is it clear, Achut? Okay. Now, the next one is membership operators. Membership operators. There are mainly two membership operators, in and not in. In and not in. This membership operator is used for checking if a particular character is present in a string. Membership operator is used for checking if a particular character or a particular substring is present in a string. It will give two results, true or false. It will give a result as either true or false. Okay. So membership operator, there are two membership operators, in and not in. This membership operator is used for checking if a particular character or a substring is present in a string. If that character or substring is present in a string, we will get true as result. Otherwise, we will get false as result. Okay. First, we can consider this in membership operator with an example. I will assign A is equal to ABC. Then I want to print A in S. Print A in S. What is the result? What is the result, Krishna? Or what is the meaning of this print statement? Or what is you explain from the first statement, Krishna? What is the meaning of first statement?
Whether is present in S.
ABC is assigned to S. Okay. So the value of S is, now the value of S is ABC. Then in this statement, A in S, A in S, in is a membership operator.
is a part of S.
Okay, A is a part of S. So A is included in this S, A, B, C. In this A, B, C, A is here. So what is the result, Krishna?
True, right?
True. The output is true. In this in and not in, only two outputs are there, either true or false based on the checking. Okay, then I will write another one. Print, here it is ABC, print D in S. What happened, Gauri? What is the result of print D in S?
False.
It is false. Print D in S. It is false because D is not there. In S string, only the values are characters are A, B, C. No, D is not there. So the result is false. When we are using false and true, the first letter is capital letter. Always you remember, okay? The case of identifier, valid identifier checking, first character must be, in the case of true and false, first must be capital letter, okay? So print D in S, it's a false statement, or not a false statement, the result is false because D is not there. Here only ABC is there. Clear? Then if we are using not in is just opposite to in. S is equal to ABC. S is equal to ABC. Then print D not in S. Not space in. Not in S. What is the result, Emmanuel?
True, ma'am.
True. That is D not in S. D is not here. It's the correct statement. So what is the result? It is true. Then if you are placing, instead of D, if you are placing A, print A not in S, what will happen? Dia, what is the result?
False.
False, because A is here. Okay. Then that is membership operators. Membership operators are in and not in. In and not in. There are two membership operators. Membership operators are mainly used for finding a string or a character in another string. Or if membership operator is used to check if a single character or substring is present in a string. There are mainly two membership operators, in and not in. In is used for checking if the character is present, and just opposite is not in. The only result, the two results are results based on this in and not in is true or false. Is it clear? Okay. Then we can move to the next function. It is Comparison operator. Comparison operators. Which are the comparison operators? All the relational operators are comparison operators. Comparison operators are also return a result either as true or false. That is, if A equal to A, what is the result? That is true. Okay. If A equal to B, what is the result? What is the result, Aditya?
False.
False. This is comparison operator. Then A not equal to B. Srihari, A not equal to B. What is the result? True. A not equal to A. What is the result? Achyut, what is the result? A not equal to A. What is the result?
Not true.
That is false. Not true means the result is false. Is it clear? So A not equal to A means A not equal to A. It is a wrong statement. So the result is false. Here A not equal to B. It's a correct statement. A not equal to B. So the result is true. A equal to B. It's a wrong statement. So the result is false. A equal to A. It's a correct statement. So the result is true. This is comparison operators. Is it clear? Okay. Then the next one is string slices. String slices. What is string slices? String slices means if we have to display a substring from a string, we are using this slicing method. I will write one example. I will assign one string value, hello world, to the string S. In this string slicing method, we have to use two values, N and M. N is the starting value, M is the ending value. N is that means from where we have to start display and till M. N is for starting value and M is for end value. Okay. Then I will display yes. What is the index values, forward indexing of this string? Gauri, what is the index value of this string based on forward indexing?
1
Starting
0,
from
1.
0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. One space is there, so it is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. These are the index values for this string hello world. Okay, so I want to display 6, 10. What is the result? The index we want to display is started from 6 till 10. 10 is not included till 10. Okay, so what is 6? 6 it is W, and then 7, 8, 9. So the result is WORL. This is slicing. We are accessing a substring from a string using one start value and stop value. Is it clear, Emmanuel?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Okay, Gauri.
ma'am, why are we not writing D?
D. If you want to include D, you have to put 11 here. Okay, Gauri?
Okay.
So if we write 6 colon 10, then the result is starting from 6 till 10. 10 is not included, 9 is included. So WORL is the result. Then I'll give another question. It is S of 3 minus 2. What is the result? So here we are using backward indexing also. So you have to write backward indexing here. What is backward indexing? Starting from -1, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9, -11. So starting from 3. 3 means from L. What about the end value? It is -2. Which is -2? Here it is -2. So what is the result? What is the result, Achyut?
Ma'am, 3 means L,
3 means L.
L to R.
LO, then one space is there. After that, W, then O.
R.
R is, okay, R. L is not included because -2 is the end value. End value we are not including when displaying the result. Okay. So LO, a space is there, then WOR. Is it clear? Then another one. Here there is no end value. Means till the end we can include as result. Okay. Starting from 6 at the end. So what is the result, Achyut?
Ma'am, 6 to
6 to last value including D. That is the meaning. If the stop value is not included, we have to start from 6 and till the end we have to write all the characters as result. Okay. Srihari, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what is the result, Krishna?
like, ma'am, so if we give like 6 and semicolon -11, will it go in the opposite direction?
Semicolon. 6 colon. 6 colon
6 colon minus 11.
minus 11. 6 colon minus 11. It will display like this. W space O L L
Opposite
E
direction.
H. Starting from 6. So it is from W O L L E H. Okay. So if there is no end value means the result will display from 6 to last character. Okay. Then I'll give another one. S of what is colon 5. Aryan, what is the result? S, starting value is not there. Stop value is 5. That means we have to start from the first till 5. Aryan, switch on the video. Aryan. Okay. What is the result of S colon 5? There is no start value, only end value is there.
Start from 0.
Start from 0. So the result is H E L L O. This is the result. Is it clear? Okay. So this is string slices. For string slices, we use within square bracket, we use two values, n colon m. N represents the start value and m represents the stop value. If there is no stop value means till the last character we have to include from the n value. If there is no start value means from the start to that is from 0 to m we have to display. Is it clear? Okay. Dia, any doubt?
If it is given right from -1 to -11, so is -11 included?
-1 to -11 means -1 to -1 to 10, -10 is displayed. -11 is not included. Okay. M value is not included. M -1 is included. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then next one is some string functions, built-in string functions. String functions. These are the operators. So we can just revise all these operators. The first operator we learn about plus operator. What is plus operator? It is for concatenation. That means joining two strings we are using plus operator. And the next one is replication operator. What is replication operator? To replicate a substring based on one number, we are using replication operator. Then another one is not in and in. It is used for checking a character or substring is present in a string. It will return either a true value as result or a false value as result. Then the last is string slices. For that we use within square bracket, we use n colon m. N is the start value and m is the stop value. The last displayed character is not m, m -1 is displayed. Okay, is it clear? So write the next heading, string functions. String functions. there are different types of string functions we are using. The first string function is length. Length. This is for function bracket. Length. What is the use of length function? What is the use of length function, Adul? Adul? Any idea about the length function?
Number of characters.
Length function is used to count the number of characters present in a string. To count the number of characters present in a string, we have to use a special function known as length. Okay. Length function is used to count the number of characters present in a string. So I will write one example. S is equal to A, B, C, D, E. Print S dot length. What is the result? You will count the number of characters present in S. S dot length means what is the length of S? That is, the content of S is taken and it will count the number of characters present in S. What is the content of S? Content of S, it is A, B, C, D, E. How many characters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters are there. So length of S is 5. Is it clear? Is it clear, Gauri?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So length is used to count the or display the number of characters present in a string. So if S is equal to A, B, C, D, E, the number of characters is 5. So if we are writing a statement like print S dot length, then the result is 5. Number of character 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters are there. So the result is 5. Okay. Then the next one is these all built-in functions are mainly used for output calculation. For board exam based question, we are using these built-in functions for output representation. Find out the output based on one program. Find out the output. In that output statements, some these string related functions are there. So we have to convert that functions as a output or as a result. Okay. Clear, Gauri? The next function it is first one is length, then second one is capitalize. You first write all these length, capitalize, then is alnum, is alpha, is digit, is space, is lower, is strip, is upper, is title, lower, upper, title,
Salnum. Ma'am, what is isalnum?
is alnum.
Yeah.
I will explain. It is a function used for checking if the entered value is a alphabet or number. I will explain. Completed, Krishna?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, we'll just take the attendance. Aditya is there.